comedian talked about dunking on autistic people. I am autistic. Dunk on me, bitch. I'm 6'5". I will box the fuck out of you. And then as soon as you land, I'll be like, a dark magician has 2,500 attack points. Suck the bitch. You don't got nothing. I drop a blue eyes on him. Yeah. What's up, posted, baby? There's a poster of me, but it's Yu-Gi-Oh cards falling out of my pockets as I dunk. Oh, that's so stupid. That's so stupid. Oh man, I love that, dude. I know. By the way, I know when I said I'm autistic, some of you guys were like, "Really?" I know. I get it. I don't look autistic. I'm not doing a Nazi salute. Bit of a crazy way to start, but hey, not the worst way I've seen an autistic man start a speech recently. So, kind of crushing it right now. I will say, as soon as everybody was like, he did that because he's autistic, and everybody was like, oh, okay. I was like, can I start doing that now? I know Jewish people, and they were like, you're good. I was like, oh, okay, crazy. All right, well, we'll get to actual stuff here. Yeah, dude, I know I don't seem autistic. I get it. I know you're like, whoa, I didn't know they could look like that. You know, I had a buddy tell me I'm an autism 9. He was like, you're too sexy to be autistic, and I did sleep with him. You know, because I love a compliment. Oh my God, autism 9. That's like a regular 6. Oh my goodness. And I posted that joke online, and autistic people got angry in my comments. They were like, you can't say that joke because that's saying autistic people are ugly. First of all, I knew that they were autistic because all of their comments, in all caps. I immediately put that together. But they were like, you can't say that, it's saying autistic people are ugly. I'm not trying to say that. What I'm trying to say with that joke is that autistic people can look any which way. We can be hot, we can be ugly. I actually dated a girl who's autism, and you know she's hot because Jacob don't get down with no uggos, alright? I love that, dude. I love that joke so much because halfway through you're like, oh, this guy's just a dick. I will say I have what's called autistic inertia, which I know sounds like I travel at the speed of autism. What it means is that I can't stop doing a task if I'm in the middle of doing a task, which normally doesn't affect me unless I'm jerking off in public. You're gonna do it, you know. You're at rest. You're at raw stress for less, come for more. It normally doesn't affect me, but I do like hyperfixate, and you know, like when I'm on a hyperfixation, I can't stop. And you're wondering, oh, what's your hyperfixation? I don't know, making women come. You know, I'll go down to one for 30 minutes. I'll go down to one for 30 minutes, come back up. She was like, what were you thinking about down there? Fucking trains, bitch. All right. Thomas the Tank Engine made you come tonight, baby. All right, and me. All right, gotta get up to my dog. All right. Dude, I'm so wild, man. I make so much crazy jokes, dude. And I love them, dude. That's the thing is that I make the jokes I make, and then people still come up to me, and they're like, I have an autistic child, you're an inspiration. I'm like, really? Really? I talked about cum a lot. And they were like, I know. And so I had one guy come up to me, and he was talking to me about his autistic son, and I told him how I live on my own, and I financially support myself, and he was like, I saw the hope for his son start to light up in his eyes. And I saw him get really excited for his son's future when I told him I'd get laid. He was like, my son's gonna get his dick sucked? I was like, yeah, by me. Where is he? How you think I get laid all the time? Oh, I love it so much, man. I love it. Dude, I love stand-up. And the thing is, I get to talk about crazy stuff. Like, I had a wacky upbringing, man. Anybody else have wacky parents? This is Portland. You guys are gay. Everybody else had wacky parents, you know? Right? You know, my mom, DFAX was called on our house 6 times growing up. And if you don't know what DFAX is, it stands for Defense Against the Dark Arts. It's child services. So child services was called in our house 6 times growing up. And I swear to God, the last time the lady left, my mom turns, closes the door, locks it, turns to her 3 children and goes, who's the fucking rat? All right? So that's our house, baby, all right? So my mom goes hard, dude, all right? I love my mom, man. Because, like, here's the thing. Me and my mom had a tough relationship for a while, and then I've never met my dad, and you can tell. And I found out this summer that my mom and dad were getting married, right? Immediate thought was, I'm going to the wedding, I'm gonna object. And then I found out a week ago that they called off the wedding, and this is gonna get dark for a second, but stay with me. They called off the wedding because my dad was hitting my mom, right? A little dark, but silver lining. My mom texted me and she's like, Jacob, I left your father. I'm so sorry for your childhood. I love you. My mom apologized for my childhood, and my first thought was like, oh my God, my dad really knocked some sense into my mom, right, guys? Come on. All right, if you're not laughing at that, you hate my mom, all right? Okay? What's wrong with you, all right? Dude, and I get why my mom was getting back with my dad. It's because my mom is a very horny woman, truly. She's been single for a long time. And that's not me dogging on my mom. That's just game, recognized game, right? You know? Because when I was 9 years old, I found her vibrators. I was looking for batteries, and that's where they were. I found them, and I go, Mom, what are these? And she goes, oh, those are foot massagers. And that was a bad lie, because I have very cranky feet. So I started using them every day, like foot massagers. I should have known they weren't foot massagers when my feet started squirting. Yeah, some of you guys are grossed out about this. Okay, how about this? My mom has athlete's vagina. Does that turn that joke around for you? Does that make it better? You guys are so silly. You guys are so stupid. That's the thing is that I talk about the things I talk about because I hate small talk, man. I really do. My favorite question to ask people when I first meet them is, what was it like the first time you jerked off? Right? That's fun to me. I get to know a person. I asked my buddy that. He was like, oh, thank you for asking. Like he'd been waiting. Right? And I was like, what was it like? And he goes, the first time I ever jerked off, I didn't want to leave any evidence for my mom to find, so I jerked off into a Ziploc bag. And that is exactly evidence. That is a plastic bag full of DNA. If they found that at the crime scene, they'd be like, oh my God, let's take lunch, we found it. So he jerked off into a Ziploc bag, right? And then I go, what'd you do with it? And he's like, well, I couldn't throw it away and my mom find it, so I threw it in the attic. Love it. Love it so much, dude. I love it. Every detail. Here's the craziest part, is that he went back 2 weeks later to go find it, and it was still fresh. And if that's not the perfect Ziploc ad, I don't know. That's amazing. God, I love that, dude. That's so good. What about you, Flannel? What was like the first time you jerked off?
Yeah, a lot of lotion and like a lot of paranoia the house had to be alone.
Oh, had to be alone just because your cum was too strong. It was too potent.
Yeah, you never know.
Okay. What'd you jerk off to?
Me in a mirror.
You in a mirror? That's fucking insane. That's insane. You jerk off to yourself? You're a sociopath, bro. Yes. Good. Good form. Insane. You come and you go, I like that a lot. That's insane. That's the craziest answer I've ever heard in my life. Oh my God. Tell your therapist that. Jesus Christ, dude. Oh my God. We should all sit down. You guys already are. That's perfect. Take a moment. Lie down. Go home. Oh, you're so red. You're about to come. Oh my God. That's crazy. That's insane. Oh my God. I have to move on. I'm going to keep thinking about that. I'm going to go to sleep screaming tonight thinking about that. He was in a mirror. Insane. Oh my God, that's not even the craziest story I know, too. Like, not about jerking off. This one's a ludicrous story because it's about Ludacris, the rapper. When I used to work at an escape room, and for 6 months every weekend, Ludacris would come into this escape room and solve the same escape room every time. And he would bring a different group of people with him every time to pretend he'd never done the escape room to impress them every weekend. And he would come in and he would pay me extra money to pretend I don't know him. He would hand me money and go, you don't know me. And I would go, Ludacris, I truly don't know you. I didn't know you could be capable of this. And he would come in and I would pretend it, and he would walk in and I would go, oh my God, Ludacris, no way! Oh my God! Oh, let's get a selfie. My phone's full of photos of Ludacris now. Insane, dude. Insane life, man. That's crazy. Joe, dude, seriously though, go talk to somebody. But like, don't ever tell someone that story again. That was insane. I will say though, I do find porn to be very like human and like humanizing. I find it beautiful, honestly. Like the other day, my buddy, he was like, oh, I'm trying to quit watching porn. And I was like, why? You're crushing it, you know? And he was like, well, it gives me unrealistic expectations of sex. And I was like, well, yeah, if you watch like the studio stuff, man. I watch the stuff made by you guys, right? It's on like the phone, it's up and down and grainy, right? There's an episode of Family Guy in the background. I'm like, this is good. This is season 2. Get your dick out of the way, man. You know? And the best porn I ever saw was titled Husband and Wife Make Love. Dude, as soon as I saw that title, I was like, thank you for inviting me into your home. That was beautiful, dude. And I'm watching the video, and in the video, the husband, he does some dirty talk, and I love it, okay? And let's not make fun of him, it goes poorly. He says to his wife, do you like my good boner, right? And come on, guys. He was brave. He kept that in the end, okay? And he goes, do you like my good... And the thing is, we've all done some bad dirty talk. I've done some bad dirty talk, right? I'll admit, I was with a girl a few years ago, and we were on her couch, and we were doing some hand stuff, and I heard someone chuckle. I don't like to say fingering, okay? That, to me, fingering sounds gross. To me, truly, fingering sounds like I snuck into your house, and I'm like, this is what I do, then I leave, you know? Versus hand stuff, to me, sounds like we're both having fun, you know? And so we're on her couch, and she does some dirty talk. She goes, oh, your fingers are so big. And I said, and my dick is bigger than my fingers. And she said, it should be. So I really resonate with this husband, right? Dude, oh my God. And so in the video, the husband, he goes, do you like my good boner? And his wife goes, I do. That's beautiful, dude. Because she could have made fun of him, right? She could have made fun of him, but instead she said, I do, repeating her vows, which emotionally says, I hear you, I see you, and most of all, I love you. And then he came in her eye. It was a beautiful moment, dude. Dude, I was crying, dude. I had tears in my eyes. She had tears in hers. All right, guys. I have been Jacob Chalk. Thank you so much.